right, what's up, y'all? Jonathan here with my buddy Anthony, aka Taco. We went to high school together, ran into Taco, and he's got an interesting build going on here. It is a Chrysler 300, the SRT8, with an interesting swap going on. It's kind of a popular swap nowadays, but right now he's kind of at like a midway point. So we're gonna see what he's done to it, what he still has to do, and how this thing is currently running, and we're gonna have some fun. I'm Jonathan, this is Taco. You're watching Tastefully Modified. All right, bro, what we got going on here?
Well, we got a 06 Chrysler 300 body, SRT8, and everything swapped into it is a 2016 and up. The motor, everything, all that is a 2020. So, got a lot of things that I still need to swap out. Like, I'm gonna do the headliner. I'm gonna take all this. I gotta swap out the harness for the newer ones so I can actually work the sunroof and all that stuff. And then I gotta swap out this little control panel right here so I get all that. And then I gotta grab all the door harnesses so I can wire them up to my window motor right here so I can roll it up and down. So right now what I'm doing is I just take some DeWalt batteries and I just take these two wires and it needs to go up and down.
Yeah, that's ghetto, bro.
It's ghetto. My girl love it, bro. No, she don't.
Why don't you go ahead and pop the hood? Let's see what's under there.
Yeah, I got you.
So this is a what year SRT8?
The body is a 06 and this motor is a 2020. So the 2018 and up, the motors, the 6.4s, you want those because they have the block is stronger as a BGE block. So they use those in like the Hellcat motors and like the truck motors and all that stuff. So yeah, this one's a lot more beefier, but I got a lot of plans for it. Mainly just like full bolt-ons, long tube headers. Probably gonna, not sure yet. It's all in the works.
So that's okay. It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
So this is a 2006 SRT8 with a 2020 engine, and I assume the same. The interior came off the same car and all that.
Out of a Dodge Charger.
So that's quite a large span of time.
Yeah,
They just
too.
bolt together. Yeah, money too.
Yeah.
But I'm saying these Dodges, what I've been realizing, I don't know much about Dodge, but from what I understand when it comes to these swaps, everything from like 20 years ago and
It's
today,
like
it just
same.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit more about that.
So like the early 2000s, like 300 bodies, Chargers, even the Challengers, kind of, they all run off the same platform, which is the LX platform. It's a Mercedes platform. So in the early 2000s,
Mercedes
AMG,
platform.
Yeah. So like AMG and like Dodge, Chrysler, whatever, they all worked together and they came up with the early SRT8s, the 6.1s.
Really?
Which I have one of those at the house, but yeah, yeah, they all bolt up. So like the engine mounts on the newer ones, they mounts right up to the cradle or all that.
That is crazy. So that's why these swaps are so popular.
Yep, because they just bolt right up basically.
Yeah.
You gotta do a little bit of modifying. So like to the brake pedal, to the firewall, you gotta like drill out. You can't really see it from here, but they're a little bit wider.
Oh, the brake pedal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you gotta drill that into the firewall a little bit so it mounts up. And then right now my girlfriend doesn't like it, but what I do is I put my back seat down so it doesn't move everywhere. But they don't mount up in the passenger side the same.
Geez.
So yeah, it's a little wiggly. So I usually prop the seat up back here so it doesn't move. But that's a work in progress. I'm gonna try to drill some holes right there, some threads, so I can thread a bolt in there right there.
So I mean, you're not an auto tech. You haven't worked at a shop or anything like that.
Never. I did this in my backyard.
this is, I guess, a pretty easy swap anyone could do.
Yeah, I mean, if you got, know how, basic knowledge of how to work on things and just, mechanically inclined, you can get this done.
Dope, man.
Yeah.
That's really cool, bro.
I've
So
been doing my research on it for a while.
yeah, so I'm sure there's a lot of like documentation online, YouTube forums, all that stuff.
All that stuff.
Cool,
Just
man.
Doing a lot of research, and then finding the parts is another thing.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff I acquired off of Marketplace.
Yeah.
The motor I got off Marketplace.
Yeah.
The whole body I got off Marketplace.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So you didn't steal any of these parts?
No,
That's what you're trying to say.
No,
okay.
Everything's paid for.
Guys, he didn't steal anything, guys. Don't.
Ain't no striker.
Let's
2 hours later.
Let's leave that out of the comments.
Yeah, no, I work hard for my stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me at least like 2-3 years to actually acquire everything.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, it took me about like a month to actually get everything so it runs,
That's really cool, bro. So you know what? It's not as pretty as some swaps. He's got his license plate zip tied on there. No bumper, but hey, it runs and it drives, and he did all the work himself. So yeah, why don't we hear this thing start up, bro, and then go on a drive quick.
Nice.
Yes, sir. That's crazy. You got it's crazy seeing this like modern interior in an almost 20-year-old car. Or it is 20-year-olds now.
Yeah, 20-year-old.
20 years old.
But it's a sleeper because nobody expects it to be a big ass motor under here with the 8-speed.
Yeah.
Instead of the 5-speed.
Right.
That's slow mag 1. But yeah, I got sport, I got track, all that shit.
Everything you'd have in the Scat.
Yep.
Man, that is cool.
She gets loose too, man.
That is just weird, bro. So why don't we go on a drive quick?
Yeah, let's do it, man. There's no seatbelt buckle in here. I gotta swap that out right there. So just hold on, I guess. Just hold on, I guess.
Bro, my seat is like flying back. This is sketchy, bro. From this angle right here, you put the non-existent door cards out of there.
Yeah, it looks
but
like a Charger.
it just looks like a Scat Pack, bro. That is crazy. What would you say the hardest part of this build has been so far?
Hardest part is probably like the willpower to actually keep on going, because there's plenty of times where I was like, damn, I'm trying to find like a certain part and I can't find it, or trying to make sure like all the the computers match up. I got most of the computers when I bought the motor, but I thought about selling the whole thing, just making my money off of it, but I was like, nah, I need to get this done.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do it for so long. My buddy right there. Shut this on the buddy, Hey, man.
You got T-boned by a snowmobile?
Yeah, by my snowmobile.
You got T-boned by your own snowmobile?
Yeah, I got T-boned by my own snowmobile, and I just had a punctured lung.
That's it. Just a punctured lung.
Yeah, but we aight though.
It sounds kind of cool.